Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. If you respect yourself, you are able to respect others because that means you have values. That means you have values and you see value in yourself, therefore you can see value in others. Now this rule obviously is not general, but this is a generality. And when you do not want to step on your, on yourself, on your assessment of yourself. So you do not want to disrespect yourself. That means you stick to your guns or stick to your values. That is very, honorable, especially when you have weasels who try to destroy you for exactly that. So that means you don't, sell your soul to the devil or to the mass media or the society. And you stay your course and you keep going. Now, we have this article here. It comes from, I think it's an, I don't know how to be politically correct in this case, but I will try my best. An African-American magazine, I think it's called The Root. And I have nothing against this kind of magazines, as long everybody else can have, any other race can have, purposely for their race. So let's say I'm Asian and I would say, okay, this is my only, speaks for Asians and I'm defending and supporting their cause. The same thing with, let's say, Europeans. Yes, and when I say Europeans, I'm saying obviously whites, okay, because Europeans are white. Don't listen to the new BS and the movies and the mismatch they're trying to create now, okay? So I'm okay with The Root. That's fine. That's why I'm okay with Louis Farrakhan, for instance, which I think he's a straight shooter, as Malcolm X was. Straight shooters. And I like them because they took responsibility. But the problem is they're good with words. They don't act upon what they say. And I don't like, that's where Farrakhan loses me. And Malcolm X, unfortunately, we lost him. Farrakhan says about certain things, but he doesn't do it because he knows that he can't make it on his own. So this article comes from The Root, and I was sitting on it for some time, and it's been about a few days, let's put it this way, actually almost a week, all right, 6 days. This is the title: Brittney Griner's former Baylor coach offers callous response to her Russian detainment. Now, people who are not familiar with Brittney Griner, she's the, as I call her, the Cannabis girl, okay? She is that, for me, unknown female basketball player from women NBA, WNBA, and from, I became familiar with her female basketball abilities while reading how she tried to smuggle some cannabis into Russia. Bad mistake, stupid mistake, but she thought that she's dealing with America, where she immediately can point fingers and blame and say that she's this and you are discriminating or you're doing this, and it didn't work over there. The Russians smacked her, more like smack her, and they immediately gave her a 9.5-year contract in their famous penitentiary for that offense. She tried the weasel like children, teenagers like here. I accidentally did this, or these are just justifications. I accidentally did this. I didn't know I had a bazooka in my luggage. Sorry. In America would be okay. Over there was like, because those guys, fortunately or unfortunately, are still, under certain kind of laws that we used to have here. But we don't, because we are all inclusive. And it's okay here, but it's not okay there. So, what's going on? We have here a trainer who was asked to give her opinion and probably support for her former student, I don't know how you call it, that she trained. And she answered as I started, without bending her values. I'm gonna discuss that after I read this article here, right? So it says that no one has ever accused women's college basketball coach Kim Mulkey, this is the white woman, the coach, she's a white woman, of being the warm and fuzzy type. That's never been more apparent than in her response to former player Brittney Griner's wrongful detainment in Russia. Why is it wrongful? She was with possession of illegal substances entering a country that penalizes that with 9 years in penitentiary. Where is the unlawful? The author is an idiot, Stephanie Holland, because she wrote that. And I think you should be either an idiot or an evil person, or maybe both, to say such a wrongful detainment. You had cannabis in your bag, hidden, so that's premeditation. Miss Holland, yes, she's black, and those guys are white, and they didn't give a fuck. How about that? So, according to MSN, the LSU coach has found herself in a storm of backlash. I don't think so. I think I'm with her. I don't see any backlash here. After she failed to comment on the two-time Olympic gold medalist imprisonment, who's a felon now, who's in a penitentiary because she's a criminal. That's how it's called, a crime. A person who commits a crime is called criminal. Maybe she plays basketball among women, but it doesn't mean that she's a good person or she's not a criminal, as facts prove. Gold medalist imprisonment and a 9-year sentence for drug smuggling and possession. During a press conference on Monday, and it was Tuesday, when a reporter asked for Mulkey's thoughts on Brittney Griner's situation and specifically stated, "I don't think I've ever seen anything from you on that," was a weasel question coming from a weasel person. I can see her in my eyes asking that. "I don't think I've seen anything from you on that, like you're supposed to." Mulkey quickly and coldly responded, "And you won't." Because that weasel expected Miss Mulkey to say, "Yes, beautiful felon Brittney Griner, beautiful. Yes, I'm with her." No, I'm not with her. She's a criminal. She broke the law. She got something. She broke another country's laws. What am I supposed to say? A good player? But she broke the law. So this thing with, "I don't think I've seen anything from you on that," and you won't. Great. I keep my mouth shut instead of lying or pretending. She kept her frame. She kept her values. And instead of saying, "Yeah, she's an idiot, Griner, yes, she broke the law, yeah, now she's 9 years over there, is that smart?" Or she was afraid to even say something of that kind. So instead of saying that so she doesn't get repercussions, negative, she said, "And you won't. I keep my mouth shut." And for keeping her mouth shut and refusing to play along with this narrative of poor little cannabis girl, she is attacked. She's called cold and I applaud the coach. And Griner will be okay, will be a billionaire as soon as she gets out from the contract. But she's not going to go 9 years. She's going to resiliate the contract probably in about a year. She's going to be liberated. I'm 99% certain of that. And then when she comes out, she's going to be invited everywhere. She's going to be the victim. She's going to tell all kinds of stories, and she's going to write a few books, and she's going to be a billionaire as a victim, as a person who broke the law, premeditated in another country. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.